Hello, I am here, and yes, you are. Hi, you are tuned into XSplit tutorials. But today we've got a bit more time because today's show, even though it's good information, it's really quick information today. So I thought we'd start off with a nice bit of chill out tracks to get you soothed into the spirit of editing. This particular track is from a friend of the show, an artist called Alchemorph. I'll put a link in the description. And this is one of his tracks called Bohemian Dreams. So enjoy this for a moment before we start, yeah? Okay, as much as I'd like to, I can't sit here the whole show listening to this beautiful tune. Let's fade that out. Right, so what we're going to be doing today, we're looking at recording live, how to do that. We're going to use Facebook as the example, and we're also going to look at recording video standard, which we've already touched on, I think. Yeah, we might miss that because you've done that already, I think. And finally, screenshots. So if you want to do a quick screenshot, you can do that really, really quickly, as you can see. So without further ado, we're leaving Alchemorph and his Bohemian Dreams behind, and we're going to run our titles. Let's go. You're here. You made it to episode 3. Thank you very much. Right. Today, as I say, short and sweet. Screenshots, the button there. You press it, it will give you a notification right down the bottom corner here, which might be just off screen actually. But do what you like. And you've got one-time screenshots saved. To access them, go to File, My Screenshots, and you'll find the file there. All right. Record we're not going to do because you did that on the first episode. Simply press it and it will record to my recordings, and you can access it there. Before that, go to Tools because you need to add a few things. Plugins. So the plugin store, we'll go to Sources first of all. I want to find Facebook related things. So I want live comments because we're going to show you those. Bom, 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 bom. And let's go to outputs. Facebook Live. They're the two that we're going to install today. There are plenty of choices in there. And as you can see, it is free. Free. Right, now it's asking me to log in. I'm obviously going to hide my details from you guys, but we're going to log in. Hi, just a polite reminder, please don't forget to subscribe or at least like. Means the world to me. Let's go back to the show. I'm going to have an output of 60 frames per second, but I'm going to change the software to that. Save videos to my recordings, yes. Now I'm going to click on advanced settings as well here. Now advanced settings, I'm going to change the bit rate of the audio to 192 and stereo. You can also test your bandwidth here if you wanted to. Automatically save recordings on a local drive if you want to, and also you can create multi-track recordings of your microphone and the system audio if you wished to. All right, I won't personally, I normally would have that on, but for now I'm going to leave it. Before we start streaming to Facebook, what I would like to do is we're going to add that Facebook comments thing. So go to add source. As you can see, it's appeared at the bottom here. Live comments. I'm going to resize it to where I want it, and I'm going to go either right click or settings. I'm going to change one or two things here. I'm first of all going to change the opacity. want it to be a little bit faded out, and I'm going to change the background color to black. I will preview this. In fact, let's get rid of this connection message, this yellow message. And I want my chat to run upwards, so as messages come in, they come from the bottom. Personal choice. It's up to you how you have that. And let's preview it. It's a little bit small, so I'm going to bring the size up a bit. That'll do for now. I'm going to hide the timestamps because I don't need to know when people send me a message, what time. The rest of it, have a look around. An interesting tab on here. In fact, before we go any further, I'm going to add an effect. I want this to fade in and out when I apply, or when I allow people to have the chat on screen. We're going to add a fade effect here. We'll change it to 1 second, so 1000. Turn off keep in source memory before I forget. An interesting tab here is the blocking tab. If you get an awkward viewer, someone who's spamming your chat or putting in links and things like that that people do these days, you can block them from your chat. Bear in mind, it won't block them from commenting on the actual comments on Facebook in this case, but it will block them from being viewed live on your video.
He blocked him. Impossible.
He's learned well.
You can do this, brother.
Which is quite a useful tool. And you can remove the block if they start behaving, or if you decide to remove it and give them a second chance. The other thing I'll probably do is change the font, change the colouring, but I won't do that today just for the sake of it. Right, close the preview. That has now got a nice fade in and fade out option. And we are ready to live stream. You can only, as far as I know, you can only live stream to one platform at a time with this, unless you go through, I think, StreamYard or some other app where you use XSplit as a virtual camera. If you don't know what that is, there's other videos out there on YouTube that will explain what I mean by that. So to stream, let's do this. You open it up, pick your stream, click on it, press stream, and it will bring up this box here. There's no options here. It's a new live video. Put whatever title you want in. Put a description so your viewers can see what it's all about. If you're streaming to your personal page rather than a business page, you will have the option of public or just you seeing it, or friends only. Bear in mind, if you choose any of the options apart from public, the live comments doesn't work. It's just a thing, the way it's been set up. It only works in public arenas. Okay, so let's go. Click on Start Broadcast to launch the recording. It will give you a notification at the bottom, a link to a page, which I'm going to click on actually. Okay, so that is us now live broadcasting. I'm going to bring up the chat, and we are really live broadcasting. So even though I'm doing this for a tutorial, anybody on my page who can see this broadcast can actually start commenting. So I'm quickly going to just add a comment just to show you guys. With latency, you get a small pause before it comes in. If it doesn't come in, check your live comments and check that it is actually set to the right show. That makes sense. And there we go. Right. If you're seeing this on just for my audience, if you're seeing this on live on my show right now on FotoMedien, I'm just running this for a tutorial series for YouTube. So just ignore this, and I'll speak to you later in the day. I'm going to end the show now here. And that, my faithful few, is how you stream, record and take a screenshot. In a nutshell. Look forward to the next episode where we're going to have a specialist look at some of the special effects you can do with XSplit, including things like using PowerPoint and overlaying special videos so they look like, look like ghosts and things. There will be some good stuff next week. Alright, I'll see you next week. I wish you all the best. And let's have Alchemorph to play us out with his bohemian dreams. See you soon.